Just drop in the comments what y'all think about these videos, man. Let's get straight into it, bro. This one right here, man, they basically saying dude got banned from the show because he was just acting weird or some shit. I really don't know the full story, so we're really all about to watch this motherfucker at the same time. So.
All right, let's head back this way. We do still have an unpopped balloon.
Hi.
If we can have your name and age.
I'm William, I'm 28.
And William, what do you do?
I'm a senior construction project manager.
Do you still have your balloon unpopped? Why so?
I just wanted to get to know you a little bit more. I feel like it's kind of surface level just to pop off initial attraction.
Okay, all right. Well, do you have any questions for him?
Where do you live and what do you like to do?
I live here in Scottsdale, Arizona.
See, I feel like that shit fed, bro. I can't be on no show telling no nigga where I live at. That shit too fed. That shit going on the internet.
I like to run and work out. I like to be outdoors, spend time with my family. Pretty traditional. What about yourself?
How would you say is your family dynamic? Like,
My family
Yeah,
dynamic?
like, are you close with your family? You like,
Yeah.
they live here?
Yeah, my mom and my sister live here, and my dad lives in the Midwest. I'm originally from Chicago, grew up out
Okay.
there, moved out here recently, and my family dynamic is good. My parents are divorced, but we all do kind of, stay together in terms of just being together, like holidays and things like that. So
Okay.
it's a good, healthy relationship for the most part.
And now, is he someone
Family
that's your
oriented.
type?
Yes, very attractive.
Yeah, and you-
Yes.
yeah, I'm asking you as well, too. I got to ask both.
Yeah, I think you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
I like to get to know you more. You have any other questions for me?
Yes.
Kim ask-
Yeah.
okay, yeah, what? I was gonna say, let's make it
Yeah.
last
Do you have a question? Sorry.
I guess my question would be to you, what's your religious background?
So my religious background is that I consider myself Christian.
God first. Amen.
I don't go to church a lot. I like to follow God in my own way. I don't love. I've had a bad background with churches, so I like to just follow the path of my own. But I consider myself.
Oh Lord, girl, find God, girl. Please find him again. Amen. I get it. Some of these churches out here, let's talk about it real quick. Some of these churches out here is not for everybody. Some of these churches will talk you down like you a dog. Like they will talk about all your problems to the whole church and things like that. We're not ready to talk about how bad church is. Church is a wonderful place to go. If you have a good church, please continue going to church and get the word. Amen. But there are some churches out here that would attack and make you feel, bad, to make you where you not want to go to church no more, to the point where sometimes you don't even want to just entertain the Bible. But I'm telling you now, Lord, amen. Continue reading your words. In the Bible, how it's going to be, false prophets and things of that nature, people trying to preach things and trying to do things the wrong way. That's why you got to have discernment and to be able to understand what you know what I'm saying, what you're seeing wrong. That's why you got to read the Bible, stay close to the word, understand that. So I understand where she's coming from when it comes to, getting away from church and, because of those things. But it ain't never too late, though. It ain't never too late. Because trying to go off of your own understanding in this life shit, trying to go off your own understanding in this life, you're always going to fail, bro.
I get that.
How about you?
Yeah, I grew up in the church originally. College and things like that, getting out of the household kind of strayed me away a little bit. But over the last 3-4 years, I've been really kind of focusing on getting back into my religion. So I understand.
Is it something that's very are you looking for a woman that is very into their faith, or how what do you expect from?
That's a good question. I'm looking for my potential partner, potential wife, mother of my children. I think it was really crucial for me and my sister to grow up knowing our religion, knowing the church. I think that's helped us to, when we stray or have issues and problems in life, to kind of lean on something and not have to learn it from scratch, because my mother did a great job of teaching or instilling that into us.
All right. I get what you're saying. But I get it, but don't try to attack her for her not being where you are. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because some people just be talking it and really don't be walking it. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, and trying to be, getting into it's hard. I'm not going to say it's hard, but you're going to face challenges where it's all right, but that's just you growing and him forging a better you out of the situation that you are in. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it as being bad or anything like that, but don't try to attack people that's, lost. Because if you attack somebody that's lost, that's not gonna make them come to you. They gonna think you an attacker. They're gonna be like, all right, no, I gotta go the other way. Now they get even more lost, gang. You feel what I'm saying? So it's better to, help people, when they down. Feed, you know what I'm saying? Because if you feed these people the word and you feeding them the way,
early age.
come on, man.
So for me, it's been very, very beneficial, and I would want for my children
You getting on that
to
tip,
be
man. I
exposed
get
to
up
that,
on it.
just because
Right.
Firsthand,
I like
I
that.
dealt with that, and it's been very helpful and vital for me in my path and my journey. Is that something that you're open to?
Yes, yeah. Eventually, for me, the goal is to find a church like I love and would love to have my family go to and just all around practice that.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live in LA.
Oh, in Los Angeles. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a quick trip. To
It is
LAX.
quick. I drove, so
Oh,
it
did you
wasn't
really?
bad. It wasn't that bad.
What is
I
it,
don't
like
think.
5 hours? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
It's
So
not bad.
You up here with us? Let's all come on up. All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a
What-
match?
what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers would have to be hygiene, cleanliness. I look for my partner and my person to be kind of like me, or I shouldn't say this, but kind of like a splitting image of the women in my life, which is my sister and my mom. They're very done up. They're very elegant ladies, women, and they kind of set the standard for what I should expect in a woman. So for me, like just how you keep your home, how you behave, all those are things that I kind of look for.
Okay.
Or
So you're
bet.
you're a clean freak too, or
Yeah, I would say I'm
Okay.
a clean freak for sure, but mess is. I think that mess is different from cleanliness. You
Yeah.
know, like
yeah,
when you're getting dressed, you leave clothes around, like that's fine. But like if your
Leaving it for
shower's
a
dirty,
while.
that's a different story.
Yeah.
Or if you have like expired things in your fridge.
That nigga he overly try. Like, I get what he's saying though. Like, I get what he's saying, because it's certain things you should have learned when you was a kid. Like, I feel like you can't get past that. Certain people, you just gotta. They just don't so clean. All that good stuff. That shit's supposed to be natural, gang. Like, it's not supposed to be forced. The thing is, with it nowadays, it's so uncommon. So when you do see it, it's like, because it's like, bro, like some experiences that I had talking to some females, bro, like me opening the door, gang, for a female blows them. And I'm talking about grown women, gang. I'm not talking about no, you know what I mean? I'm talking about grown women opening the door for them and they is shocked. Come on, gang. Where the gentleman at, bro? Just because you dress good and you got a good talk game, bro, like, is you really doing that shit, or you just chatting for the, don't do this shit, don't do this shit in IRL, nigga.
I'm getting a little bit too personal, I guess. Yeah, that's something I dealt with firsthand. So, it's cleanliness is a big thing for me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go with the questions.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna pop though.
Okay.
Actually,
So, why are you popping?
I'm gonna pop because I just want to see what else is out there.
All right. Well, I'll have you head home back. Thank you.
Hey, yo. He said he popped the joint because he trying to see what else is out there, gang. That is crazy work, bruh. That is crazy work.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming
Thanks
on.
for having
I'll
me.
take this mic.
And
Let's
she is a
give it up
very
for her,
beautiful
guys.
lady. Shout out to her, man, for coming up
So
there.
we are
yo.
down to 4 guys.
Cause you
ahead.
gotta have a certain level of, like, self-esteem to get up there and actually, be yourself and try to, put yourself out there. Cause you is on YouTube. Well, a lot of people gonna see it. Now, granted, when this video drop and somebody's gonna hit her up. Somebody's gonna hit her up. But at the same time, like, it take a lot to do that.
Any men a question?
What is your outlook on marriage?
I'm William. I'm 28. I think marriage is very important. I think it's vital to establish a good household and a good home in general. I think that's really important to make sure that you find the right person as well.
Feel that? Yeah.
Which is basically why all of us are here, is to find that partner. So the vetting process.
Don't speak for everybody, man. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Slow down now. Slow down.
process in dating is important, and I think that leads to marriage ultimately. So I'm a big proponent, a big supporter of having a nice and solid marriage.
Okay.
All right, we are down to 3 unpop balloons. Go ahead and ask our guys another question.
Are you willing to relocate? Or if not, where do you live at?
Yeah, in terms of relocation, it just has to be the right situation. Again, as the male, at least for me, I feel like traditional values. I look to be the provider in terms of just income and stability. So, work for me is a big aspect of that. So being here right now is kind of, I'm focusing on a few things that I want to, get established with.
Okay.
But my ultimate goal is to be able to travel and be wherever I want. I live here, and I'm from Chicago. I like to go back and forth between those two for now, but I would like to be able to travel wherever I could.
It's a whole bunch of talking. I get like he trying to explain this up, but he like overly explaining this up. Like you gotta summarize it a little bit, gang.
Where do you live?
Michigan.
Oh,
You
you're
said
from
you're in
Michigan.
Chicago?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not that far.
Where you
You're
from?
from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you live here. Okay.
I'm from.
Dude popped this balloon in the back. As soon as she said she from Chicago, man, it's not where you from. It's who raised you. Let me say this one more time for the people in the back. It's not where you from. It's who raised you. Let that sink in.
Chicago. I live here.
Okay.
Where in Michigan are you from?
I live in Canton right now. It's about 25 minutes from Detroit.
Okay, yeah. Detroit's an up and coming city.
Yeah.
Back.
Thank you.
Not y'all up popped on me. That's crazy. Went from no pops to everybody pop. What did I do?
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm sorry. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
I popped just because of the dress. I'm a little thrown off by the sleeve, no sleeve.
Really?
You just said that you popped your balloon because of what she is wearing. What time is it, bro? We're not gonna do anything to like say anything. Okay. First of all, bro, she's a very beautiful woman. Let's get that straight. What a woman wears doesn't define really who they is, right? The reason why I say this, right? A lot of times women do wear a lot, makeup, or they wear like things to try to show off. Now, granted, like if that's her style, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get her off of what she's wearing, gang, because what she's wearing is not bad, bro. I could see if she was in that jank. Let me see, flip flops with some socks, with some dirty freaking, you know what I mean? Shit look dingy because you can come in that joint in a pajama though too and still kick it, you know what I mean? But she not even in that joint dirty. She all dolled up. She's really putting herself out there. And for you to just say some shit like that, bro, it's crazy, ain't? Like, if you anything else, like you could have just said the energy wasn't there, but the outfit is cool, crazy, y'all. These people's crazy out here.
You don't know. Thank you. You don't know fashion.
She ready to roast you now. That's your fault.
It's not. You are gorgeous.
I could tell.
Though.
Thank you. You were nice looking too.
Thank you.
All right, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's head on over
She was
here.
ready to go.
I just thought you were beautiful. I wanted to ask you.
She from Chicago, bro. Like granted, like I said, it's how you raised, who raised you, right? But it's still like you gotta understand, like it's still in them though. Like a good person raised her, so that means she can't do no crazy, man.
You a couple more
Crazy,
questions.
crazy,
and,
man.
Get to know you before I make a decision, if that's okay.
Okay.
If you're interested in me, even.
I'm open. I'm open to listening to whatever you gotta ask.
Okay, so he's someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, ask your question.
So, tell me a little bit about your family.
My family.
Background.
What do you want to know specifically? Like,
Whatever you want to share. Just your relationship with your family. Do you have any siblings? Your parents? your relationship with your family.
So I think he think this is like like speed dating or some shit. Like he think this is a one-on-one with him with all these females. Bro, you high key playing in their faces, bro. You literally talk to all these females for a long ass time, and then at the end you give them a dumb ass motherfucking answer. Like you don't even know the vibes though. But I get it though. If it's not your type, it's not your type. I get it. Don't keep the peace, but just don't be disrespectful at the end, bro. Cause
just in general.
Okay. I do have siblings. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. I don't really have a strong relationship with my mother, but I have a wonderful, strong relationship with my father. My dad raised me from early teens till now. We talk every day. That's my best friend. He knows I'm here. So
shout out to the
relationship
pops,
with my mom
man,
is
you know what I'm
kind of
saying?
difficult, but I'm open to mending that whenever she is. I'll sacrifice everything to mend that relationship. I just have to get that from her as well. No bad blood or anything. Love her still. Just don't have that relationship with her right now.
Okay.
But other than that is
Man, she in that joint talk about her motherfucking trauma and shit like that. You got that girl in that joint thinking now, bro. She's supposed to be there, and that's supposed to be like a private type of conversation you have with her that builds intimacy. You know what I'm saying? That builds some type of connection you have with that person. Now these people know about this girl. Sometimes people not comfortable with telling stuff like that. And now you bringing her out of shit and you smiling and shit like that. Like the nigga right there, I feel that shit. He like, oh yeah, I understand. Cause like, what is this nigga on, bro? Like he one of those people that like your ego is too high. Like he feel like he's up here and like everybody else, if you're not up there with him, you just below him. And that shit toxic.
literally my dad, and that's it.
You guys live close together?
We don't live close together, but literally talk every day. Like with my job, it's a lot of me traveling, so we love to talk every day to make sure that I'm good, he's good. He knows where I am. He has my location. So yeah.
Any questions for him?
What is your relationship like with your mother, and does she know that you're here?
My mom doesn't know that I'm here. My sister's in the audience, so my relationship with my mother is pretty good. She's really everything. She's the standard of what I look for in a woman. She helped, kind of develop me and my sister in terms of our background and growing up in the church. She was a vital instrument with that. Dragging us to church every Sunday early in the morning, and she used to make us stay at all 3 services, which sucked, to be honest. But looking back on it, it's crazy actually. Like 2 years ago when I was kind of going through some stuff and I leaned back into my faith, I called her and I was crying. I was like, I just want to thank you for that, because all of that, even though I was, a young kid and kind of like not wanting to do it, but all of that, just being there, even if I was falling asleep during most of the services, really kind of, like,
All right.
She,
Okay. Because I asked that question for a reason.
Okay.
And you kind of answered it the way I didn't want it to be.
like that. So,
Okay.
Any final questions before I bring you up there?
Hold on, wait.
I just told her I wasn't here just for her state of mind, so she's not
Got you.
stressing out about stuff. She's very hands-on like that. So,
Okay.
Any final questions before I bring you up there?
Hold on.
she wants to make sure that we're always safe and watching our backs, and she's the type that gets a little crazy whenever we do something that's outside of the home even. So I just told her I wasn't here just for her state of mind, so she's not
Oh, so your mama don't know that you there. So it's like,
stressing out about stuff. She's very hands-on like that. So,
Okay.
Any final questions before I bring you up there?
you gonna
I'm a pop.
Oh, okay.
Because I asked that question for a reason.
Okay.
And you kind of answered it the way I didn't want it to be answered. I love that you have that relationship, but it seems like your mom is very involved, like hands-on. Like she kind of.
I am. I'm my mom's favorite.
he in church. Well, I pray for everybody in that room, amen.
And,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm really
Thank you so
both.
much for
I'm
letting
really
me know
both my
that.
mom and my dad's favorite. But my dad
I'm the
kind of gives
favorite
my
too.
sister
I'm the favorite
princess
too.
treatment.
So I feel like, is he on there just to talk about his life, or is he on there trying to find somebody? It sounds like he's trying to talk about his life.
Well, she doesn't have a pick. You have a pick? No, you
I
can.
got nails.
Ooh, okay, that works too. Thank you. That's
She
it,
popped
I'm
that
back.
joint fast
So we
too.
did get a pop balloon. Let's go on
Okay.
over there, see why they ended up popping.
right.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm William. I'm 28. I popped just because I'm a big meat eater. I love steak. I make steak every week actually. And I smoke cigars. I don't know if that's a deal breaker. But I do like
I mean, you already
cigars.
popped, so I don't mind meat eaters. It's just I'm looking for someone that's open to plant based as well.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head back this way. We are down to 4 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask the remaining
Wait, how did you just switch like that?
men a question.
What are your stages of dating? Are you an exclusive dater or do you date openly?
That is a good question. Exclusive dating and private dating. Now, me personally, I think private dating is the most beneficial type of dating that you can do to secure your life as a grown motherfucker. Because, bro, once you get out, everybody else in your business, bro, is always just gonna go left. Because you can get everybody else's opinion, how they feel about shit, when it's like, you gonna forget how you feel, and yeah. And then there's a lot of shit that people don't even go through. And they will literally try to give you the best point of view about some shit that they, and then the people that be giving up be hypocrites and don't even be doing the shit they be preaching or even working towards it. Like, that shit get deep as hell, but like, we ain't even finna get into all that. But more of the story, private dating is the best dating game. Like, keep that shit low key, keep that shit between you and that person, bro, and call that shit a day. Do not be sitting right here trying to tell everybody your business because you feel like motherfuckers need to know. Or cause your ass and your emotions, cause you wanna cry. You better get a tissue and talk to that nigga. And for the nigga, you better go get a tissue and talk to that girl. Yeah, wrong with y'all. Goddamn, I'll be on, goddamn.
Having a conversation about it. Starting out, if I go on a date with you and I kind of know that you're my ball, you're the one I want to be
Ball,
with.
it's crazy.
if I know right away, I kind of seize all other connections because I feel like typically, we're younger, so we have other people that we're talking to or entertaining. But if I'm like really into you, I'll stop talking to other people. But if not, I feel like after about 3-4 dates, it's kind of like, do you want to be with this person or not? So
All right, it is time to pop 1 balloon.
Oh, I don't answer my own question?
Do you want to? Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this. How many dates do y'all think personally does it takes? Realistically, only you, not for what you heard from somebody else. You, your own point of view. How many dates do y'all think it takes for you to actually say, I'm gonna lock in with this person? Like, how long is that? Because you know what I'm saying? Dates takes time because you gotta plan it, but how many dates? I feel like personally, love at first sight. No, I'm just playing, but drop it in the comment.
No, I don't got to.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I do think there's stages. Realistically, dating one person at a time is kind of delusional. I think dating openly is more realistic, but it is a conversation. Once you do choose that person, you chose that.
Okay. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay, I get what she's saying, but the thing is, like, posting like pictures and stuff like that, like, granted, we could take pictures and stuff like that, but I'm not really too like hype about, okay, we gotta post pictures for them niggas to see. I ain't with all that. Like, I'm not hyped about it. Like, granted, we can do it for our memories and for our crib and stuff like that, but I'm not hyped about the internet, bro. It's not nothing, especially dealing with a relationship.
What is a lesson you learned from your past relationship or friendships?
Okay.
Do you guys have any kids, and where do you guys currently live?
I have no kids. I live in Scottsdale here.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live here.
Oh, do you? That's great.
And no kids.
No kids.
No. All right. So you got your balloon back. What made you hang on to it?
She explained everything, and it kind of made sense. And
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You're not here. Yeah.
I understand.
And you live 2 different places. You sound very busy, like very busy. So, yeah.
I understand. I understand. Yeah.
Thank you. So down over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped. I'm really into working out and being fit. I don't think that you really work out as much as I would want.
If that's not your body type, cool. Big women need love too. Skinny women need love too. We all need some love. But you can't body shame, gang. That's crazy.
And is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Jaye.
Jaye?
Yes.
How old are you?
26.
What are some things you look for in a man?
I look for someone that's open-minded, someone that believes in God, has a relationship with God, someone that is a gentleman, someone that is sweet, kind.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say someone that is not intentional, someone that is not consistent, and someone that doesn't believe in God.
Okay. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
You know, you look good. I like the nails. I like the match the nails and the toes. Everything matches. Just not initially attracted to you. Yeah, that's it.
So, as I stated, I'm Nigerian. So, are you guys open to like my culture? Are you open-minded? Would you be interested in learning my culture and experiencing my culture?
Yes, Nigerian culture. Yes, I'm down. You gotta get out of your comfort zone, bro. You can't just stay doing the same shit. You gotta just do a little fun, especially if she down to do it with you, gang. Like, go do that, bro. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It might be that might be your joint. That might be your one. That might be your spouse. It might be your partner. Your Bonnie, your Clyde. Well, you Bonnie and she Clyde. Well, no, you Clyde and she Bonnie. Yeah, like that.
I come from a diverse background, where a lot of my friends growing up were Nigerian, Haitian. So yeah, definitely interested in learning more about that for sure.
Okay. Does anyone have kids?
Okay. And
And are you open to having children?
okay. Okay. And what about here?
No, I have no kids. About like your childhood and growing up, where'd you go to school? Just give me like a bio about you at least.
I moved a lot. So I was born in Michigan, raised partially there, moved to Memphis, raised partially there, then finished college, moved to Dallas, and I'm here. I'm in Dallas now. So kind of just everywhere. Just trying to find my space, my home, and where I want to build my family and start a family. And yeah.
So she's willing to move.
What do you do for fun out in Dallas? What is there to do?
Dallas is a very active city. A lot of people are just like, we're very active people. We like to just do anything burning calories, I would say, or in eating. So there's a lot of food options and stuff.
Burning and gaining.
Yes, you have to have a balance. So yeah, I feel like we just like to enjoy.
You live in like Deep Ellum or?
No. I live in Uptown Dallas, not too far from Deep Ellum though. So.
Tell us about your last relationship. What was the biggest lesson you learned?
Oh, the biggest lesson I learned is just because a man has money doesn't mean that he's just good for you.
All right, it's time to pop one balloon.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Okay.
It was on pop because we was chatting. We was vibing for a second. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, tell me why you popped. I want to know why you popped.
I thought she was supposed to ask. I work out. I do work out. So the physical, I'm not saying it's everything, but it's important.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you work out. So I'm just looking
It's
at
a
the
process.
physical. But your competition next to you kind of looks a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type? Should we walk up to the front?
Do I have any more questions or no?
No, just answer the question I asked you.
Yes, she is.
She is. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, let's come on up here. So come on up. All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if there's a match?
What's your stance on relocation or traveling?
I'm open to relocation, actually. Because Dallas I've been there for a few years, and I like it, but I'm open to moving as well.
Okay.
I do have a question. Okay. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a senior construction project manager. So I work for a general contractor, do a lot of healthcare renovations and build outs. And then also I'm starting to venture out on my own, so I want to do my own contracting on the side, and big into fitness. So
I could tell.
I have good friends and good community that follow me. So I started kind of working on the side to do a concept of my own fitness brand as well. So
Okay. And where do you live?
I live here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, just a 2-hour flight, so.
All right, well, let me ask my final question then.
Okay.
Is it a yes for you for her?
You gotta ask, ain't it?
And why not?
I just don't think it's going to be a match that just the overall spark.
Get on back.
That's messed up, gang. That's playing with her head, bro. That's cold. That's cold. That boy got a mouth on him though. That boy got a mouth. He got a mouthpiece for sure. Like, regardless of what the mouthpiece works. Like, I don't even know. They just keep cutting to his part, so I don't even know what the other dude's saying, but all they balloons pop. And she popped dude balloon.
I agree. You played in our entire face this whole episode.
Wait, what?
What am I doing?
No, he's go.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
If you're gonna go and pop the balloon, man, make sure you just find some real love. Make sure you like, subscribe button. Make sure y'all drop in the comments of what y'all think about this whole video and which. I'm gone, man.